Welcome back to the Reggies podcast. You're joined by two blokes who could have been anything but chose to have fun instead. Tom, last week being just two blokes before the fierce leader decides he wants to come back and give it another shot.
Do you reckon he'll sit us down and just tell us everything we did wrong?
Probably, and I will give him a big don't argue if he does. Let's just get into it, Tom, because I'm fresh off the tarmac after a nice week down in Melbourne with Molly. It was a beautiful time celebrating our anniversary and just doing all the things we love. Eating, shopping, footy, museums, everything that you can do in Melbourne we really maximise. And I've had such a great time. I'm coming back here and I'm really excited to actually record. Just sometimes it just get a little bit of excitement for it. So I was pumped up after we had a little break. And like I mentioned, anniversary, Tom, which was yesterday, celebrating 3 years together. So I thought we didn't do presents while we were down there because we were on holiday anyway, a bit too hard to sort out. But I thought I'd surprise her with some flowers upon arrival today.
And what a romantic thing that is, Jace. Like we all know, it's not necessarily the flowers, it's the thought behind it that you had to think of them earlier. That's what matters.
While I'm in Melbourne, I thought ahead to organise someone in Gladstone, get flowers delivered. And delivered they were, Tom. And they kind of spoiled the surprise because you put a sender and the recipient details on your order. And you think when they're dropping off an item, they're going to let the sender know, not the recipient, because it might spoil it. Didn't care about that too much, but she gets a message 2 hours before we get back in Gladstone, sitting at the gate in Brisbane, and they say, "Hi, Molly, your flowers have been delivered." She comes over and goes, "Did you sort something out?" I'm like, "No, played dumb." She's like, "Oh, you got flowers? Oh, so sweet, blah, blah, blah." Bang, brownie points. Getting home, she's probably starting to think about the flowers, pulling the driveway, and I go, "Where the fuck's the flowers?" No flowers anywhere. Look around the gate. Look everywhere around the house for about 5 minutes just to really make sure first where the fuck these flowers have gone before I go steaming, and steam I have.
You have steamed.
Thought I'd ring ahead to the provider and just say, I know sometimes they might go, "Well, we can't leave them out in the sun, or we can't leave them here." So they might have put them or taken them back. Ring up, double check. With the delivery driver, everything, they've definitely dropped them off. They were put at the front door of the house. They should be there. So what do you conclude, Tom? You conclude some thieving fuck.
Someone has stolen your flowers.
Like broad daylight.
Stolen valor. Like it's like someone's stealing your root.
That is up there with root stealing and stolen valor.
Like, Jace, essentially, you're mid-root and he's come in and grabbed you by the feet and just dragged you off.
Just grabbed my dick.
It's essentially the same thing.
That's what it feels like. So I obviously jumped straight to conclusions. I double-checked with neighbours, asked them, "Did you see anything?" No, we saw nothing. We had a Ring camera set up a few months ago. We thought it's time to get a camera too. And the little mount for it was a bit dicky before we left to Melbourne, and it dropped. And I went, well, fuck, I don't really have time to fix this up. We're going away for a week. I'll just put the camera inside and leave it. So there's no camera footage of this fuck who I've thought has stolen the flowers. But the neighbour has a camera, so I've even gone across the road to them, knocked on the door, pressed their camera to see if no one was home, but left a little message saying, "Hey, I'll come back and see you later. Can we go through and see if there's footage of this fuck who's stolen the flowers?" And I've gotten in the car. I've gone, "Sorry, Mole, I've got to go to the studio. We'll sort this out." Apologise. Felt terrible that above anything, she doesn't get her fucking flowers.
That's right.
Get in the car. You've called me, and I've just unloaded, just coming here absolutely steaming, thinking, I reckon I practiced what I was going to say in the show. And what I was going to say if I ever found this cunt in the rearview mirror as I'm driving. It was the quickest drive of my life because I was just shadowboxing in the car. And luckily, we get a phone call just before we record, after I've rehearsed everything, Tom, and my blow up, that they've delivered it to the wrong house, which is a culprit of being our wrong house a few times, Tom. So I'm not going to say my address here because some cunt will probably come steal me flowers if I do now.
Shit in your mailbox.
Yeah, all that too. Do the old Billy Madison shit in the brown paper bag and light it on fire.
Oh, the shit.
And so as you approach our street, someone has bent the street sign or they've misplaced it to look like it goes down another street rather than straight ahead. And right on that corner where that street sign is of our street has the exact same number house as us. So I've had mates go there before who think they're too deadly for maps.
Yep.
And they go, oh, well, I'm here at your house. I say, well, you're not. And they go, oh, what's this? I say, wrong street. And they go, well, look at the number and the name. I'm like, well, if you put it into maps.
Jace, have you thought about bending the sign back?
I think I'm going to need to take a fucking ladder down now because this is the final straw.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to go down there and bend the absolute fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Or let the council know that they're fucking my flowers up.
Right, just get a shifter on the end and just peel the cunt back.
I'll bring a ratchet. I'll bring a few fucking sockets home and we'll just get it done. But I might need to steal a ladder from work.
Someone nearly got folded for that.
Yeah, like I was ready to come on here. I was ready to get footage, name and shame. Like I've upset the whole neighbourhood now.
You've just been screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah. Fucking, because I've come in and we don't have Quinn. I got poor Curious this week, and I've just unleashed on him for no reason for coughing too.
Yeah, and he's copped that. Yeah. If you listen to Alpha Blokes, you know all about the Cooktown cough. So Jace has just fed him as he walked in the door just to make sure that he's making sure. I apologise. No, don't do that. No.
So yeah, but anyway, the resolution was that they've sent it to the culprit that it usually is meant to be. What people think is my house, but the flowers are there. I'm a bit calmer now. Thank God Molly let us know before we recorded. Otherwise,
I'm actually a bit
we could
off
be here
that.
for hours.
But I mean, if that does happen, and if it has happened,
bro,
I honestly think if it's an adult male, right, that I caught in the act of stealing my wife's flowers, that I was getting her to get brownie points to have a really lovely evening with her, I'd just punch him in the face.
Well, exactly.
Like, I just feel like, and that's a bad decision for me. I don't think it'd be a good idea to punch someone in the face.
Yeah.
But to do that, like if someone actually stole flowers off my front fucking door, that I was waiting for my missus on the anniversary and I caught him in the act, she'd just be a face punch.
Got to be play on. That's what I was thinking. And I asked you, as I thought, if there is a world where I find this person, I find their house or I do it and I go up and I see it's a 26-year-old male who's healthy, he's normal, and he goes, oh, yeah, I stole your flowers because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Whack.
Is it just play on to just chin them? Because what else happens? Don't do that, buddy. Stealing's bad. They know stealing's bad.
And it's not like they can't get in enough trouble if you told on them to the police.
No, that's right.
So that'd be a waste. They go, oh, man, it's just flowers. Yeah, but you don't get it, brother.
I'm not trying to kill this poor cunt.
He's pretty much dragged me off while I was in.
Yeah, but a broken nose surely has to suffice.
Well, he might not steal another set of flowers. Yeah. Look, no one stole flowers.
So we don't have to worry about that outcome.
But you couldn't help but think.
But if you've had flowers stolen before...
Ring the speak pipe. Let us know if you've been grabbed by flowers.
And have you chinned the absolute fuck out of them, unless it was someone's nan, then I still... Maybe you could kick her fucking walking stick.
Man, I got a yarn from my apprenticeship with my ex. I did the same thing, rang up to get flowers right. And did the thing, paid for it and all that. And they must have been a scam or some shit, man. Because the day that they were there, I was waiting all day. Really? Valentine's Day from the rock up.
V-Day.
And anyway, I've gone back to have a look, and I've rang the number, and it was like some Eagle Eye Clean and Shine fucking thing, bro. Like totally nothing to do with flowers, and I had just been grubbed. So and I didn't even have anyone to track down to punch in the face. I just got folded on Valentine's Day.
That hurts. And what, like, no proof for it? Oh, I tried, I swear.
Oh, no. She was all good, but she didn't have any fucking flowers.
No, that's right, that's it.
And I just fucked up. I think I must have just Googled something and just rang the number, and they're like,
yeah, we'll do it. Fuck it. Eagle Eye Cleaning's just taking
some shit. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I was glad you're back, mate, and you had a good trip.
Flowergate has been solved. I'm back. While we're getting angry, I may as well blow up about something else too, because we're not the first podcast to blow up about airlines.
No.
You have blown up about airlines. Grope has blown up. It's shit in general. This isn't specifically targeted at Qantas or Virgin themselves, but something that I noticed on the 4 flights that I did, and noticed it a few times on the bigger ones. When you're on a flight and you have your seat number and you scan through and you see 2 hallways or a staircase and it says seats 1 to 16, 17 to 30. So you go,
front and back.
Fuck yeah, I'm 21A. I'll go up the back. Sweet, easiest way to approach it. And the reason they have done it is to segregate traffic. Every fucking flight that I went on, some cunt just ignores it completely and just walks straight down the other end. You're
charging.
29 fucking B, and you've walked up the front. You're meeting in the middle, and everyone has to sit there and part this. He parts the fucking sea
you
like
feel like
Moses.
saying, no, can't turn around.
Yeah, he goes, oh, sorry, didn't get the memo. There's no memo.
No, mate.
Open your fucking eyes.
Turn around, fuck off, and walk around.
Why do we all let them walk through too? Why do we just go, yeah, you go through, mate. We'll all stop here. You put your shit up because you can't fucking read, you ignorant cunt. Like, it's a very small, minute thing.
Bro, I had an old Joe on the way home.
But fuck, it does my head in.
On the way home yesterday, he had a full paper, full Sunday Mail.
Really?
And he was in the middle of a fucking three-seater.
Wow.
And he's proper got her open, this old fella like that. And I was sort of looking, and he was actually a good man. He managed to read the cunt half cross-threaded, so he didn't impose on me. But when he pulled it out, I felt like saying, brother,
come on, mate.
it's a fucking, you know.
Yeah,
but anyway, he's got
appreciate him still getting around newspapers.
Yeah,
but
it's all good. But
time and place.
When you're skiing, on a flight,
100%.
probably not. And the big cunt. It wasn't the Observer
bro.
that was a little. She was a biggie.
The thick.
Thicky.
Yeah, no, that's not. Mate.
Flights are a very good indicator for if someone's just a cunt, because there's a lot of things you can do legally. But it's like putting your trolley back at the shops.
That's
if
right.
you aren't a good flyer and respectful to other people, you're just a cunt.
That's right.
Because
it's like stealing some cunt's flowers.
Because no one's watching you and you don't have to do anything.
No.
It's about what you just do out of respect for
etiquette.
people to not be a cockhead.
Yeah, and I feel like this isn't even like much of an etiquette thing, like the seat back thinking about someone behind you, or, you know, putting your fucking 15-kilo suitcase in the overhead so you've got no room. Like, you're just going, I'm just going to walk wherever I want.
Yeah, nah.
And it doesn't
it's
affect me for more than 15 seconds.
Yeah, but
like my whole flight's fine.
But if three cunts do that, and then the other three read papers, and then the other one doesn't get up, and then they do that, all of a sudden we've got a shit flight.
And someone does a fucking big fart. That happened a lot.
Mate doesn't wait for people ahead to go. They just charge up the middle.
Yeah, they just stand up trying to set records. So I think you can tell a lot by a person on how they act on a flight.
Yep.
And if you don't look and observe that there's a possible back entrance and front entrance for your own sake, let alone everyone else's, I hope your fucking pillow is hot at night.
Yeah, on
Simple
both
as
sides.
that. Both sides. You
can't even flip it for a cold.
No flipping is going to salvage you, cunt.
Warm forever.
That
Good
feels
stuff.
good. I'm hot and flustered, Tom.
Mate, I had a fucking great weekend up at Cooktown.
That's good to hear, mate.
It was really good, eh? Got out in the middle
Great
of nowhere.
way to celebrate your birthday.
Fuck yeah, man. It was great. I think we got 17 pigs. A heap of them were really good boars with big tusks. So
nice.
Got a heap of footage.
Yeah,
which was fucking unreal. Little Curious was in here. He's pumping out the vlog.
Fuck yes.
That'll be on Patreon because YouTube are
out.
fucking pussies. And yeah, that's going to be fucking great. So I was stoked about that.
Awesome stuff. Well, good to hear. The listeners are probably happy. There's some positives after all that whinging and bitching.
Yeah. Went for a hot lap in the V8s.
Ooh,
all the motor guys would love that.
nice,
Better be a set us down there with Chaz Mostert.
True.
So,
fucking Shane Hopton is just ripping the skin off it after hearing you say that.
Holy fuck, bro. That was pretty cool.
That would have been.
It was cool.
Yeah,
It was
bucket list. How fast are they getting?
I think it's set up on the thing that they go top speed is 255k an hour at that
Fuck
track
me dead.
on the back straight.
How's
I don't know.
the G-force?
Yeah.
How's the groper?
Pretty
Just
fucking pretty gropery.
Yeah.
Like the
I
first
bet.
corner, I was thinking, this can't fucking hell. Thought we were going into the dirt.
Bro, it'd be such a weird feeling just knowing, well, this cunt's great at what he does.
Yeah.
But when your mate drives 15 kilometres over, you go,
No. But man,
Did
after
you have the
like
imaginary fucking brake?
Yeah, for
just
sure,
slamming
man.
your foot in?
It was on. But yeah, I was shitting the first sort of corner, but then as soon as I was like, oh, this cunt knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
It was just fun then. It was really
once
fun.
you could get over that mental barrier, that would have been
So
fucking
there's your
adrenaline.
motorsport yarn for today, guys.
That's all you get.
You might get some next
That's all
week
you've
when
had for
Groper
6
gets back.
weeks.
So sorry if we've just edged you there.
Yeah.
But look, it was really fun. I'd recommend doing a hot lap in a V8.
Yeah,
with
fucking nice.
Chaz Mostert.
Oh yeah, if you can just somehow.
They reckon
do
he
it.
can drive. He can. He can drive pretty good.
Well, proof's in the pudding now. Reputable source.
That's right.
Good to hear, Tom.
Yeah. So anyway, Quino's wedding this weekend.
Yes.
In your poon.
The big fella.
I'm fucking keen, mate. I'm taking my wife there tomorrow or Friday to just go there a day before. Going to spend the fucking day there with her, have a few drinks, just be husband and wife for a day and a night. And then go to the wedding. Me and Big Shitty are emceeing it for the Queefter. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
Fucking. Wonder how he sorted that one, eh?
He couldn't just give us a day off the cup.
Nah, literally getting you to work at his fucking wedding.
Yeah. Fuck,
just
mate.
pumping his bosses.
Yeah,
well,
mate.
hopefully he's paying you well, mate.
No, well, he's
it's
just going to
work.
have to cop his
It's
us
work.
being blind, isn't he?
Yeah, pretty much.
Love job. I'm looking forward
Why
to
do
it.
I get the feeling that Big Pooh would be more nervous for that than anything he's done?
Mate, he's emceed a heap of weddings. He's emceed funerals.
True.
So, yeah, he's just comfortable in those positions.
Well, good to hear. Well, hopefully he's turned it on for Quino. And hopefully Quino has the absolute best weekend of his life.
Fucking oath.
Congratulations to the great
Yeah,
man.
100%. It'll be great, bro. He's there now. So he's been there since, I think, Wednesday. He's just settling in, making sure everything's good.
Beautiful. In his hometown.
Yeah,
That's where
mate.
He feels
It'll be
best is Yeppoon.
I think it's out in a bit of property as well. So
Yeah,
it'll be
beautiful.
the big piss up. Everyone crashes. I'll have the rooftop tent. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
well,
mate.
Hopefully no flowers get stolen at the wedding.
No, the cunts are all.
Fucking
I'll have to
cunts.
punch them in the face.
They're all in fucking Gladstone.
Right. Should we talk about some sport, Jace?
Yes, let's get into some sport.
So pretty much, I don't think we need to go through the last round.
Yep.
We'll just because we're coming into the fucking.
That's right. There's a few
crunch
results
time, brother.
that don't matter
No.
fuck, and there's a few that do.
So crunch time, pretty much I just wanted to cover the battle for the minor premiership, which is a pretty well contested one.
Yep.
So Warriors currently in the box seat. They lead Penrith by just one differential point.
That's mental.
Only one on the same. So pretty much nothing. They host Newey this Sunday and then Manly in Auckland next week. So 2 home games.
Yep.
If they win both, they need to win both, I reckon, and score more than Penrith, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then they'll
2
play
games that they should win.
Yeah.
As well.
But obviously, if they both win, it's all differential.
Yep.
But potentially claim their first minor premiership since 2002.
Wow.
So obviously, like we said, advantage is 2 home games, but both opponents can be dangerous when their seasons are on the line. Panthers, so virtually level, like we said. They face the Dogs this Friday and then the Tigers in the final match of the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
And they play last in round 27. So they'll know
Right.
exactly how many points they'll need to win, which is probably a handy one.
That is definitely.
Their draw does look favourable, but the Dogs are fighting for their season. and
Yeah,
the
you never know
Tigers-
what the Dogs can do, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Tigers
So-
just beat the fucking Roosters as well.
Exactly. That's right. But yeah, so that's interesting. And then the Roosters need wins and plenty of points. So they're level on competition points, but they're 133 points behind the Warriors on differential.
Yeah.
Essentially the same.
Could
as
have been in a lot better position if they just didn't lose to
Yeah,
the Tigers.
100%.
But they usually wrap up with a pretty tough fixture, don't
Yeah, well, realistically, they need the Warriors or the Panthers to lose at least once.
Yep.
Because it's just,
Even
I
if
think
it
it's
comes
too
down
big
to
of points.
Yep.
Their run is also the hardest. They got the Dolphins and then South Sydney.
Yeah,
So that's
tough.
a pretty tough ask. Look, I think looking at it, you'd probably assume it's out of Penrith and Warriors, but
Yep.
who fucking knows the way this year's going?
Gee, they'd be kicking themselves. Like, they're going to get top 4 footy, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty safe to say that. But it'd be safe to say that last week.
Yeah.
But if you're just teeing off like they were into this period, and yeah, it's okay to have a couple little losses to bring you back down to earth. But second, like, I don't think many teams care that much about the minor premiership anymore. Coaches aren't sitting there going, we need first over second. Like, they're just happy with home.
I think they'd rather
final.
rest good players
That's
than
right.
get that if it was out of the two. But
Robbo-
maybe the CEOs might challenge
Yeah.
that to say, nah, bud, we'll
want
use that
something.
cash.
Maybe it might be motivated for the Wars, but Penrith and Roosters wouldn't probably give a fuck about the shit.
I don't think so in the long run.
But to be going in 3 weeks out, box seat, and you're losing to the...
pretty good.
They were going into that game against the Tigers too, going, well, if we win, we're at the top
Yeah.
here.
Well,
So-
Teddy's expected to return, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure. We'll have to, I don't
Wouldn't
know,
shock me if they just go ahead and just somehow do it. But
But yeah, simplest way to explain it though: Warriors win both and protect their points differential. Penrith need to win both and outperform the Warriors, and Roosters need to win both and hope that fucking both teams lose one.
interesting. Well, that'll be a good race to see. But
Yeah,
the Wars definitely
they
them.
hold the advantage, I think,
Yeah, them more than any other team in that top 4 too.
especially because
Need.
Dogs need to win both.
Yeah.
So
Home finals for
Yep.
for the Wars, sorry, not just War,
Yeah.
will be fucking massive.
Mm.
Penrith finished third, Roosters finished second, hypothetical or vice versa. They're playing in Sydney anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah.
really fucking matter. But if you can at least have 2 games over in New Zealand
Yeah.
against anyone else, that is fucking massive.
Yeah, it is huge. So going down, like there's those middle teams that are just locked in.
Yeah.
Nothing much can happen. But the bottom spot, so Rabbitohs, it's really up to them. So they face the Titans this weekend before finishing with the Roosters.
Should win.
A win over Gold Coast puts them on 32 points, and they should secure their first finals appearance in 2022.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Fucking
I should
hell.
fact check that, but
Well, they made the GF in 21. Yeah.
I think so.
I think you're right.
Sure. So they're strong. They got plus 63 differential, so that gives them good protection against teams that finish level.
Yep.
If they lose both, they open the door for Canterbury and potentially Manly. Cowboys, they're 8th, but they're fucking like they need to win. So
negative 70 or something, negative 80 differential.
Yeah.
That is poor.
That's right.
Even if you make the finals, you're going in with a differential of negatives.
Yeah.
You don't look like a team that's going to do much.
But so 2 wins, though, guarantees them finals.
Yep.
1 gets them to 32, but it might not be enough if Dogs win both.
Yeah.
And they already hold a 46-point advantage with the differential. So the Tigers just upset the Roosters. So, like, as you said before, so Saturday night isn't the fucking just sort of walkover it appeared a fortnight ago. So see how they go.
Pretty much 4th, 5th, and 6th are solidified.
Yeah.
Those are the only positions that we know are probably going to be within them.
Yeah.
It's a very fucking... Sorry.
No, I was just saying Bulldogs, they just need to win both.
Yeah.
So they need to upset Penrith. Obviously, that's the big one.
Mm-hmm.
But then... So winning both gets them to 32. They would then need either Souths or the Cowboys to lose at least once. So the most realistic target is North Queensland because the Dogs already led
I honestly think if I was to just completely take a stab, I would back the Dogs in because they beat Penrith when Penrith seemed completely unbeatable at the start of the year.
Yeah.
And we've seen how that team can perform when they're healthy. Would not shock me if they just fire up leading into finals time.
Well, they fucking have to.
Cowboys are a team that one week can win a premiership, the next lose by 150 to fucking Dragons. So I feel like Dogs will fire up at this time of the year and they'll somehow scrape in.
Well, if they're going to fire up, it's literally this weekend.
Yeah, and if they don't fire up, this will be the first time in history that the top 4 from the previous year didn't even make the fucking finals the next year, Tom.
Wow.
Because Canberra were minor premiers, Melbourne were 2nd, Dogs 3rd, Bronx 4th. And we know Bronx cannot make it, Canberra cannot make it, and Melbourne. So Dogs need to salvage some wins here, otherwise
that's pretty wild.
Prove to be not only are the Broncos a big old dirty hangover, but even the other teams that didn't win anything a bit hungover.
But so Manly technically can still,
but they stink of shit right now.
Yeah.
Like Fosball, it's not even Fosball. Kieran Foran coaching is stinking up the joint.
Yeah.
And they're not as pumped up and loud as they were 2 months ago. I don't want to shit on them too much because it was exciting even as neutrals.
We were on it. And we wrote them in.
And we did. It felt good to warm up my vocal cords each week by going, ooh. But it's not a thing anymore and it never will be. And I can't see them really digging deep.
Well, they need to win both. Cowboys must lose both and the Dogs must lose at least one for Manly to be any chance.
A miracle.
And
rugby league
Manly will be, I'm pretty sure they play fucking Warriors at home in the last round. Pretty sure.
Yeah, you did say that, yes. So that's just not happening.
So anyway, that's the sort of rundown with how things are looking, but I feel like it's pretty...
It's set in stone, but there's still something to play for.
I honestly think Sharks are just going to do the most Sharky thing in the finals.
They really will.
I just can't see them.
I'm excited to see, like we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves here, but if I'm looking at this 8, and if you substitute Dogs for Cowboys or whatever, I don't think anything at that end of the table will happen. But Wars are probably going to be a pretty unofficial bandwagon for a lot of neutral fans.
For sure.
For myself, at least, I'm going to go. I'd love to see them do well in the finals.
Yeah.
Or, as much as they're a rival of Brisbane and the Wordle of Brisbane, Finns.
Fucking
I mean, it's their first finals berth. They've been in the league for 4 years, and it'll be exciting to see. But it's going to come down to the experience and who can really fire up like Penrith and Roosters can this time of the year.
Yep.
Those 4 Waz and Finns, underdogs, never underestimate them against two just absolute toilers at finals time, essentially.
Yep. So no, I'm keen, mate. Should be good. We'll put some tips in soon for this week, but a couple of other talking points in the rugby league. Jai Arrow. So 2 games left of the season. He's on 98 games for South Sydney. They've made an exemption where he can enter the field. He can be marked as playing, and then he can go straight off, and it doesn't affect their interchange. I think how fucking cool is that to get him to 100 games?
Co-captain as well. They've named
awesome.
him. Like, we get on here a lot and we shit on a lot of things that clubs and the NRL does, and Changey McGee loving to change.
Yeah.
This year and what they've done with Jai Arrow and
Awesome, mate.
the certain things they've put in place for him is unprecedented in any sport I've seen. Like the support and the way they've gotten around him and everyone just being in agreement to bend a couple of the rules for the greater good. An absolute fucking trooper. And you genuinely cannot tip your hat further enough to the NRL and the Rabbitohs and every team for what they've done. Titans, Broncos, everyone that he has played for or not, they've all done
just the whole community, really. Everyone's been really good.
So that's fucking awesome to see.
I think that's fucking excellent, man, and it'd mean the world to him, I reckon.
Yeah,
to have 100 games. There's just something about that number, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like
It's the century.
Number
the beautiful
100.
century.
100 games.
It's close enough that you can bend the rules.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I think that was really good. A bit of a negative one. Renault ruled out and won't play another game for the Bronx. It's a hard one, right? Because you go, hey, it's professional sport. Jai's case is a bit different. Like with what he's going through, obviously. I think everyone can see that if you can't fucking take a mirror to bed and wake up yourself. Renault, obviously, it's a tough one because like he brought the premiership to the club, been an unreal player and stuff. They technically still have a job to do as far as winning games and being professional. In saying that, you just shit the fucking bed. You're never going to do anything for the rest of this year. This cunt's brought a lot of fucking good things to your club, and you have the chance to just let him run on, test himself out. If he says, I'm going to give it a go, what the fuck's the worst that can happen? He gets injured? Sweet. He has heaps of time to recover. What's else is worse? You lose? You fucking suck.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see, I just think, do you not give a fuck at all about trying to let him sail off a little bit?
Yeah. Now, this is a club that I will admit as a fan has had a premiership band-aid, big old bandage with stitches over a lot of shitty wounds in the last year. And this is another little wound where you just had the easiest like it's, I don't want to get too fucking amped up over it, but it's just the easiest layup in the world. Like why, if this was top 8 season on the line,
different.
Totally
different.
And Renault would understand.
Wouldn't even say a word.
No one fucking questions it.
If it was
if we finish, we just beat Raiders, which pretty much guarantees that we cannot win the Spoon too.
Yeah.
So why the fuck does it matter between 16th and fucking 14th if we're going to go out for 20 minutes and let Renault run around just enough that he has a kit on his back and then boys can put one shoulder, leg, carry him off, have the send-off.
It's essentially the same as the Jai Arrow thing, except you don't get an extra person. But if you said to the boys, and you had the next best half there ready, and you said to the boys, hands up, who's willing to have one less sub this game so Renault can sail off with us? I can fucking guarantee you, every single cunt will be like, yeah, bud.
Who wouldn't? If you didn't put your hand up for your fucking captain, like, it baffles me. And we don't know where it is actually the decision has stemmed from.
Well, when Gordy was asking Renault, you could tell he was like, oh, that would have been nice, Gordy. Like, you could tell he was doing his best. I personally think he was doing his best to show that he would have loved the chance to do that without putting the club in shit. I feel like he was answering that, trying to be like, well, I don't want to burn bridges, but it sort of would have been nice.
Ben Hunt himself said, it would have been nice to give Renault the send-off, and the boys want Renault to get a send-off. So you look beyond the 20 blokes pulling on the jerseys within the weeks, but then you go Michael Maguire, and I sound, it fucking hurts me that I get on here and I say this as well, because all year round, everyone has just constantly, for the last 2 years, ripped into Madge, even though he's clearly a brilliant coach who's produced a premiership.
Mm.
So
Oh, mate,
I don't want to sound like that guy right now too, because I've called out on it. But where do you point the finger here? Who makes the final agreed call and doesn't stand up and say, this is a bloke who came to our club 4 years ago, promised a premiership, delivered, signed, sealed, great career. You get to ride off in the sunset with your playing kit and your boots on, because that's what you deserve at Suncorp.
Go out on your shield.
In front of, and from a business standpoint too.
Wouldn't you want him?
You're probably going to get 25,000 at this game against Melbourne
see Renault's
tonight.
last game.
Yeah. Like the last game at Suncorp, even if they just did that as a send-off, or because this is our last home game for the year. So if you looked at it from that point of view.
Already happened, by the way.
As you're listening. And I could be wrong with the numbers here, but a game like Melbourne v Brisbane, always towards the back end of the year, I've been to it before, 45, 50,000 easy, because there's something on the line. Yeah. It's a fucking rivalry. It's a big game. You're probably going to get 25,000 tonight because it's a Thursday and no one gives a fuck about 15th versus 11th. But you make it Renault's last game.
Adam Reynolds' last time.
You're getting 45,000. So
you're getting more anyway.
Yeah, and then they're doing Renault's last game shirts like they would do for some players.
I honestly think I have nothing against Michael Maguire, man. I think he got a premiership for him. I think his coaching style is old school and hard ass, but it would work for a lot of fucking teams and that. Fucking good on him, man. He's got great credentials and that. But it's just not working, hey? No. Like, as in, anyone can just sit there and go, right, you've given him the year because he won a premiership. Now's the time to just go, righto, brother, we can't, this isn't working. You can just see, can't you? It's just, what the fuck happens? Like, are you going to just not say anything and then the whole preseason, and then what if it's like that round one? Do you do it once the year started? Like, I just feel like you go, righto, let's go. What are we doing?
You give him... I definitely think you give him this year because you just can't argue with the premiership.
No, that's what I mean. But after the last game, surely there's a conversation to say, hey,
the board meeting,
this salvageable?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, they give him preseason next year and they say, you need to move some fucking chess pieces here because realistically, we won a premiership off 6 good weeks of footy, Tom, last year.
Yeah.
It was, like Groper said, bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
That's all it really was. And that's not to say that premiership isn't better than someone who finishes first and gets 20
No, it's a premiership nonetheless,
But you cannot look at a club like Brisbane and Michael Maguire, and even though the trophy is there, everything else...
Well, once the premiership... Once there's a whole season after the premiership, all you can look at is the season.
That's right.
So as soon as the last game's played, you go back and do a review and you go, okay, are we doing that again next year?
Yep.
Like Payne Haas, by the way, his last game was last night at fucking Suncorp in the Broncos jersey.
That's right. Yep. And I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
the playing group isn't. They don't get around Madge either.
I just feel like he didn't need to. I just feel like that's something he could have done to share some love and happiness around the Broncos to finish the year off. And it's like, brother, you should be taking any opportunity to bring some positivity around that club right now, and you just brought more negativity by not allowing that.
If the reasoning behind this, and complete hypothetical, is it was a call from Michael Maguire to say, no, I set a standard at the club and I want fit players, and, Renault, he's the captain and he knew what he had to do because we're still the Broncos. We want to put our best team out each week. I'm going to go, cunt, fucking lower the I'm a hard cunt facade and I'm a big, strong, hard coach for just 1 week because
it's a different story.
You're 15th. And this bloke has won 2 premierships with you at both your clubs. So whether it falls on the Madge, you just go, you should have put your hard bloke.
And look, we're just assuming here. Like, imagine if the medical staff just said, "No, he's not.
He legally
like, we can't do that. It'd be, and then that's different." But I just mean, surely you can overrun that.
It's hard. Yeah, exactly right. And it's hard not to jump at these things with Broncos this year. And that's the ebbs and flows of being a Broncos fan or not being a Broncos fan, because they're always going to be the club that is in the spotlight the most.
Yeah,
they're one of, if not the biggest club in the competition. There's always been the Brisbane Broncos that have the big
I'll tell you what they are, Jace. They're fucking shit.
They're shit.
At the moment, they're shit. And they need to change,
they will get absolutely drilled in the off-season. I have no doubt about that at all. I think some big positions need to be dropped and made, and calls need to be made.
Right.
Ezra fucking Mam. I do not... If Jonah Pezz's coming in next year, Tom Duffy's been playing all right this year. Ben Hunt's re-signed. I do not want to see Zemoreyas start unless he has a fucking David Goggins off season.
Oh, do you know who? Do you know what I reckon the plan is for the Bronx, Chase?
What?
And I'm going to just tell everyone this for free.
Okay.
So what they do is they don't say a word. Madge is coaching next year for sure.
Yep.
They then let Madge run this fucking major pain drill sergeant fucking off season.
Yep.
And they all have to put up with it, thinking that this is for the whole year. So you know who's committed to the club no matter what.
Yep.
Then, when preseason's done, they surprise all the players with a new coach. And then they're all fit as fuck. And they're so excited that they've finally been rid of Madge, but we've used Madge to his best visibility. Because there's no point getting rid of him before preseason. That's when the cunt comes good.
So he's the over-expensive preseason coach.
Well, you're already paying him.
And then we'll get some...
Don't cut him off before preseason,
We'll get a fucking pushover. So Walshy and Ezra and that can go, oh, sweet, he's not too hard on me. Thank fuck, I'm happy now. I'm just going to do whatever I want at the club for half the season.
Let him punish them to an inch of their life and then go, boys, you've done it.
Yeah.
Now,
well,
new coach.
Tom, it's not like we have much to lose right now.
Well, if they're going to do it, I mean, that makes the most sense to me.
Rather than round 12, is what you're
let
saying.
him do what he's good at. Flog the fuck out of him.
Okay.
Get
Scare
him
the
fit.
shit out of him. Yeah.
And then people who think, nah, fuck this, I can't do this for a whole year, you'll be able to weed them out.
That is true.
But anyway, so that's
something
what
to
I'd be
think
doing,
about,
Jace, if I was running the show.
Well, maybe you can jump in for the boys after Madge is sent off after preseason, if that's what they're,
that's
what
shit.
they're
Don't
thinking.
know enough. I'll just sit here and just scrutinise.
Yeah, I'd much rather sit in this chair and tell
exactly
major
what we do
NRL
as head
clubs
coaches.
how shit they are.
Hey, just
and what we
quickly
can do.
before we put the tips in and move on, this is on Fox League. Put a post up, so it's not just some random thing. Nathan Cleary's potential PNG offer, it reckons. So $6 million over 4 years, $1.5 million per season, tax free, is what they're saying
free.
Is potentially the offer from PNG.
That's a lot of moolah, Tom. A lot.
Well, you're doing that, aren't you?
Yeah, if you're Nathan, you're just doing it.
And you're thinking, oh, well, fuck it, man. I'm just going to go cop the coin as well.
Yeah, wherever the fuck Fox League has got that from.
I don't know. And I honestly
that's
just
kind of a
can't
deal.
see him doing it, but who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't blame
That's wild, though.
We haven't blamed anyone for taking the wad of cash yet, and we definitely wouldn't blame Nathan, who's done everything in the game.
Like, I was thinking they'd be offering him like 1.2, and that's tax-free, but 1.5 and it's tax-free. That's 1.5 from another club was a good offer, let alone the
1.2.
Yeah.
Like, the bar is obviously constantly going to raise for what we're given, the best of the best, who's the $1 million players. But, that deal is essentially a $2 million deal for any other normal club.
Yeah, man. So it's pretty wild.
It'd be silly not to take it if you were Nathan. But, yeah, it's definitely a space that we need to watch over the off-season for sure.
Tips?
Yeah, let's tip. As we mentioned, Bronx Melbourne is tonight starting, and I've got to go the Bronx.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Storm. Not confident at all.
For like, I get on there and I say that shit, and I do shit on the Broncos sometimes a lot.
Yeah,
but I'd love nothing more than to be proven wrong, Tom.
Yeah,
I'd love nothing more than Michael Maguire to go, "Oi, shut the fuck up. This is why I win premierships."
Yeah,
it was a down year. Trust my decision. Tom Duffy and Ezra Mam have come out and played the 3 best games of their life. That's why I chose them and not Adam Reynolds.
Yep.
And I'd go, oh, okay, I understand. So I'd happily be proven wrong here with a great win against a team that we love beating. Are you going to go Melbourne?
Yeah, Melbourne. Yeah. After all
that. Yeah, I'm glad I dribbled that shit.
Friday, so we got Seagulls versus the Dogs.
Yeah, Manly.
I think I know it won't happen, but it's still a sniff of a maybe. So surely that's enough for them at 4 Pines.
And it's the Dogs.
Friday night, 4 Pines. Surely they fucking get it done there.
Yep.
Panthers versus Dogs. I'm only going Panthers because I'm a Panthers fan. If there's any game that someone should be hungrier to win, it's the Dogs here. And they have beaten us this year, and they have Serraldo there.
Yeah.
I feel like they have all the know-how to do it, and they should have the drive to do it. I just think Panthers are better, but
I also
probably
think
not
the
a bad
Panthers
upset.
are better, Tom, but I am going to tip the Dogs.
Yep.
Because I think, like you said, they could fire up and a bit of ground making in the tipping myself.
Mm.
So, and I wouldn't mind seeing them sneak into the finals.
Yep.
I'd rather them make the finals because I think they're more competitive than the Cowboys will be.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm jumping on the Doggies there.
Yep.
Bunnies.
Titans, Bunnies. So I think Rabbitohs will hump them.
Yep.
Because the Jai Arrow thing, I
agree.
just feel like fucking surely.
Absolutely.
They're going to
and
really
it's where
fire
Jai
up
Arrow
here.
spent a lot of time in his career too, isn't the Gold Coast?
Yep. So I will say Titans might fire up too, but I just feel like the writing's on the wall there.
Yeah,
for
Bunnies, I think, can win the next two, to be honest. Fire up at the right time of the year. Latrell Mitchell's been named in the reserves as well. So whether he'll play this week or they'll just decide to rest him until next week.
Mm-hmm.
But Trelly Mitt is back at the right time of the year.
I feel like, so the next one, we got Roosters versus Dolphins. Now, I'm gone in the tipping now. Like, I went to shit a while ago, so I'm sort of not that. For me now, it's like, who do I think, but also who do I want here?
Yeah.
I would love to see the Dolphins really have a cracker game and put the Roosters away.
Yeah, I would too.
I think it'd be cool. So I'm just tipping them because that's what I want to see.
Right. I would love to see that as well, but I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah.
And I've just got to stick with my formula that I've done all year, which is good teams bounce back well.
Mm-hmm.
Roosters are a great team. They will bounce back well here. But that's going to be a fucking... I
reckon that's game of the round.
Game of the round, like a 12-14.
For sure.
That's got that written all over it, I reckon.
Or either that, or they are pretty fucking talented sides.
Or 50-46. No
yeah,
in
like
between.
something close.
It's either 50-46 or 12-14.
Yeah, but no, I'm looking forward to that one. What time we got there? We got Saturday 5:30.
Oh, into game of the round. The Cowboys and the Tigers.
What a big turd slinger.
Massive
Cowboys
shit slinger.
versus Tigers. Cowboys need to win.
Yeah.
They're just going to win.
I'm going to go the Cowboys, but I'm not going to enjoy it. Wars Knights.
Wars Knights. Then you got to go Wars, eh?
Yeah, even Knights don't have that dog in them, Tom. They don't have the dog in them to upset a team who
Nah,
wants a
brother.
premiership.
The Wars aren't losing these last two games
not
at
at all.
home, leading into a finals and potentially a minor premiership.
Nah, that's right.
Like
and
they hump.
Sharks will just shark this and hump.
Yeah.
And it'll mean
maybe.
absolutely nothing.
Maybe.
What are you thinking?
I'm going
bit of value
Sharks,
for.
but they don't fucking. They're
value
just
for
sharks.
Para.
They've sharked me.
They have
Just
absolutely
as
sharked.
especially too, because we're going, fuck, how good are they looking?
Soon as we gave them credit.
that goal kicking streak finished, they just went to pass.
Well, as soon as they had more than one thing to juggle, that's just beating bottom feeder clubs. Oh, we got a record on our hands here. Oh, we could actually do something in September. Just absolutely sharking.
So anyway,
Nothing new.
mate. What do you got for us in the AFL?
Right, well, it is time for some finals footy, Tom.
Oh,
Not just any finals, it's the wild card week.
So is this when every other team gets a break and we have the big wild
So the ladder is set. We've got our 1st to 10th locked in. Fuck yeah, 10 teams, how good.
Yep.
Fremantle won the minor premiership.
Yep.
As we thought they would. Sydney finished second, even after the absolute shambles that they've been in the last couple of weeks. They even got a win against North on the weekend, which you could tell meant a lot for the club and the players who weren't involved in a terrible, terrible situation at the Pullman. Lions third. They are tied on points with Hawthorn for fourth, but they beat them on percentage. Cats finished fifth, due to Melbourne slipping up and losing to the Dogs. So Cats 5th, Crows 6th.
Yep.
So that's the top 6 locked in, Tom. They'll get the week off this week. Meanwhile, the wild card is on this week, and you've got D's versus Carlton.
Yep.
And Dogs versus Collingwood. Now, if you're a D's fan, you're stoked in general with this year and how good it's gone.
Yep.
Because if you told them at the start of the year when they've just traded off Clayton Oliver and Christian Petrarca and Stephen May has retired or left wherever he went, you're thinking, right, it's the end of an era for a club. We're going to be in rebuild. 7th place, wild card, is an absolute pass mark for the year. But to know that they were a quarter away from finishing 5th and having the week off here and going in to versus whoever from the wild card, they let it slip against the Dogs at home on Saturday afternoon, they'll be kicking themselves because they had such a great year. They've exceeded expectations, but they were just so close to having an even better week off and rest. And that's the big advantage that these top 6 teams are going to get is having a week off. So, yeah, Diesel versus Carlton. Now, that's going to be a fucking huge game. That's another thing that Diesel will be kicking themselves about is that they've done so well and they've somehow managed to verse Carlton, who you do not want to verse right now, who have won.
Yeah, look, I'm going Carlton.
Since the fucking, I think it was I can't remember what round it was, but the last 13 games, 14 games, they've won 10 and lost 2 and drawn 1. So since Frey's ball's come in, which is still well and truly alive, Frey's ball, Diesel is going, fuck, this is not a team we want to verse. And the odds speak that as well because they're $1.60 on Neds, $2.20 for Melbourne. Irregardless for the AFL, both these fixtures, the only thing that could have gone better is if Carlton had have finished 9th and Collingwood finished 8th, and the Dogs had a loss because Collingwood Carlton, like I said last week, would have been fucking massive. Yep. And then even D's versus Dogs, like 4 Melbourne teams is exactly what the AFL wanted here because they're going to sell out the MCG on Friday night and on Saturday. They'll get at least 90,000 of both. So
it worked out well.
Yeah, the cash grab has worked out brilliant. They're both competitive games. They're both going to have everyone watching, including myself.
Yeah.
Because if it was Giants versus fucking Dogs at NG, I probably wouldn't care
So it sort
of
worked exactly like they'd hoped it would.
Exactly like they hoped it would. Collingwood.
You've always said it's a great idea as well.
Well, I really have. Yeah, I've always said that, if you can get teams, because think about it this way, Tom. The 2 biggest clubs in the competition are Collingwood and Carlton. Memberships, history, money, everything. They're the 2. Look where they finished.
Said, Jace.
They finished 9th and 10th. If you didn't have wild card, they missed out on finals.
Exactly.
And the AFL is going, fucking, how did we have that?
Smart.
So
We've always said it's such
I've
a
always
great
thought
idea.
it's such a good idea. You get the 2 biggest clubs still involved. Eyes on the game, fans, everyone's getting involved. The week off, that little lull period in the finals is no longer.
No.
So, yeah,
I've always hated that lull.
Oh, I hate the week
I've always
off.
hated the lull.
It sucks. So, yeah.
Right, who are you going in the first game?
First game.
Dogs or Collingwood?
I'm going to go Collingwood.
Right.
You don't know what version of the Dogs you're going to get.
Right,
but
well, I'm going to go Dogs just because.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Well, they definitely can. Like, Dogs talent-wise, the team they've got, they can. But, I mean,
Collingwood.
Who wants to verse Collingwood at the MCG on a Friday night in wild card round, Tom? Not me and not the Dogs. And then Saturday, you've got to jump on the Carlton bandwagon.
I'm on Carlton.
They are heating up, being hot, not even heating up. And the D's are pretty unfortunate after a great year that they're going to fall against Carlton here, I think. I don't know how many people are really going to be backing in the D's because even if they do lose, it's still a pass mark. So, and once again, that's great success for the AFL because Collingwood and Carlton will then be in the finals.
Yep.
So, yeah, and the way it works, so the 2 winners from those wildcard games, so it's not as simple as the winner of 7th versus 10th versus Cats and then 8th versus 9th versus Adelaide. It is that Geelong will verse the lowest placed wildcard winner.
Mm-hmm.
So if D's beat Carlton, we can't play the D's essentially. So Dogs and Collingwood and Carlton are the only 3 teams we can play. So you guys will verse the highest placed.
Yep.
So speak hypothetically here. D's beat Carlton. We definitely play Carlton because they're the lowest ranked. Dogs beat Collingwood. You'll play Dogs. And it's very it can seem confusing, but you can verse 7th, 8th, 9th. We can verse 8th, 9th, 10th essentially.
Yeah.
I think for Crow's sake, you want to verse the Dogs.
Yeah.
Collingwood have proved that the nest may have some cracks in it, Tom.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Well, last year they sent you out in straight sets. This year they beat you, late comeback. It's not a safe fixture for the Crows. So unless you want to get some phillos in,
I might
to do you need some crack testing done on your week off.
Yep.
This is the chance where you can rebuild the nest just slightly.
Well, fuck, that's probably why they did it so quick, little cunts. Half-assing it.
So yeah, it's going to be a very exciting finals time, especially if Collingwood and Carlton do make it through. That's a top 8 that I genuinely think any team you could almost make a case for, bar Sydney. in saying that, yeah, you can make a case for them all. If I have to take a prediction right now before the finals, who's going to win the flag? It's going to be Brisbane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just doing Brisbane-y shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the first flag they won a few years ago, they came from 5th and they had some crazy comebacks, and it was just an absolute miracle year and determination. Last year, similar thing. They go down in the first week to the Cats, and then they end up playing the Cats in the granny and winning. They're a team here. Fremantle, yeah, they can win, but they've also had other times where they can win too. But they're notorious for choking, and I think they're an inexperienced final side. They will make a prelim and potentially the grand final. Like, expect to probably see them there in the last week. But anyone who comes up against Lions, if you're versing Lions on grand final day, I think you're fucked. If anyone lets Brisbane make it to a prelim, then that's theirs. Yep. Swans will do nothing unless Errol Goulden somehow pulls off the greatest carry of all time, so you can put a line through them. Hawks, I think, are just too inconsistent and yo-yo, and they have actually played their worst football leading into the finals, so I don't consider them a massive threat. But the 3 teams that you'd probably look at are Freo, Lions, and then Cats. Yeah, we had a few shaky results there. Some games that we lost by a point or two where you really go, we should have been a top 4 side this year. We're healthy. Players are coming back, leading up at the right time. I'd say Lions, Cats, and Freo are the 3 best chances. But if I'm putting my money where my mouth is on Neds, I'd be going Lions.
Yeah, right.
$2.80 I've checked as well. I think Freo are about $3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freo, Lions, grand final. And Lions will just do Lions things. It's just too. I've learned from my mistakes, Tom.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Yeah,
Writing's
I've
on the
seen
wall.
it. Writing's on the wall. They just show the fuck up. And other teams, whether it be inexperience or a bit of trauma to come get them, I think this is the Lions one to lose.
Yep.
So, yeah, very excited for the AFL finals. I'll definitely tune into the wild card this week.
Yeah,
but I'll never let anyone know that I've enjoyed the games.
No, you've hated it.
No, I hate it. Even if they go down to the fucking siren and it's won by a kick.
I hope it's a draw.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. No, I think they have extra time now in finals.
Fuck, that's
other than the grand final. I don't know if we spoke about this a while ago, whether the rules change, but there'll definitely be extra time in these ones, Tom. So do not stress, my friend.
No, I'm not.
My draw-loving friend.
Right. There was a no-limit card a couple of nights ago as you're listening. Now, I'm going to run you guys through a little yarn about how I thought I outsmarted the bookies.
Okay.
And I just got absolutely shat all over.
Okay.
What I did was I saw Nikita and Marnie. I honestly thought that's 50-50. I can't pick it. Looked at the odds. Ben Marnie paying $5.50, and I went fucking mad if you don't throw something at that. So I threw something at that. But then I remember all my other betting on no-limit cards where I've just put all the favourites into a multi. It hasn't paid well, but fucking a lot of the times it comes off. So then I went all the favourites, Callum Peters for a knockout, just a bit of juice, and then Nikita. So I hedged me bets. All I needed was all the favourites and Callum Peters to win. And then if I got to the main event, I'm either winning heaps on Marnie or enough to cover both bets and some if Nikita wins. Got to Callum Peters, won by knockout, stoppage. Oh. I'm laying there going,
I've done it.
La la la,
yeah.
La la la.
Look at me.
Fucking I'm very smart. Like I'm like, la la la.
You just figured it out.
And then it was that late,
physics.
bro, and I was that rooted that I was laying in bed with the missus. She's in on it too, because I'm like, babe, I've just fucking...
Yeah, come and look at this, babe.
I'll win a bit, could win heaps, could win a bit, don't know.
I crunch numbers and I've figured it out.
That's what I do. I've just taken Neds to the cleaners and they didn't even see it coming. Sitting there about 6 rounds, and I'm honestly thinking, I don't really know how to judge this one. It's pretty close. Fell asleep.
Oh.
Woke up in the morning, I thought, wonder if I won heaps or a bit. Nothing.
Your favourite result.
Nothing in the Neds app. And I went, well, that can't be right. Some cunt had to win.
Yep.
Nah. Draw. And I went, oh, fuck off. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, you should always gamble responsibly.
That is why.
Because someone might have thought there, I'm unloading my life savings on this. This is a great idea. This is going to win. If you did that, guess what? The Dale kids, hungry as fuck.
Dude,
but I didn't do that.
Household.
I didn't do that. Did I lose a bit? Yeah. Can I still feed me kids? Yeah. And that's the point of punting. It'll always fuck you eventually. But in saying that, you never give up. I'll get him next time.
Wow,
but
that's a great ad
that
for-
sucked.
That sucks
That
a lot.
sucked.
And you love draws.
I fucking hate them. So let's get to that,
really
right?
Helped you.
A bit of controversy there. I haven't gone back and watched the whole fight back yet. Didn't have time today. But the rounds that I did see, I honestly wouldn't have argued with a bit of a draw. And watching some highlights back, I think that was fair. In saying that though, the 117 to 111 for Nikita Tszyu, even when they read that out, he was shaking his head afterwards. Instant reaction from Nikita afterwards was that he thought Marnie edged the fight. Like he said that in the ring. Obviously, he's gone back then and said, look, I was just disappointed. I was wanting to knock him out and finish it. But I just think it's some of these close fights like this, it's not a robbery if it's a draw or something like that, you know? I just feel like the 117, 111, if that was like 115, 113, like Marnie's decision was, it'd be a lot more like, oh, well, that was straight up the guts. You just wonder how that one judge, and what other people need to remember too is it's judged after every round.
That's right.
They write a thing after every round. It's not like they sit there and watch the whole fight and then decide what they're going to do. So it's like, I think a lot of people just assume that it's just rigged, and it's like some scorecards don't make sense, but I don't know, man. There was, and then Big Georgie Rose, they were booing him in there, and he literally goes, I'm not going to lose me cool. And he goes, but he said something about booing, and if you want to come out the front, or if you're going to boo at me, come out the front and have a chat. Like
car parking.
He proper
just bike racking comes.
Like he proper fucking had a bit of a crack at him.
Wow. Yeah, George, actually, I'll come out and get stoved because I disagree.
And Marnie's sort of team was saying, like, because he's got a draw twice now under no limit. He fought Kyle Mazzutia, got a draw. Fought Nikita, got a draw. So I think he's a bit upset with the whole thing. So I sort of think, I feel like I've won twice now.
It hurts, but at the same time, black and white, give them more to score.
Yeah, and like I said, I can't really comment on the whole fight. I just know
Do you think that the judge just thought, fuck,
I don't know.
It's a safer bet, but like you said,
there were two different styles. Nikita was coming forward. He was probably landing the heavier shots, but Marnie, I think, moving heaps, probably landing the more pitter-patter sort of shots. So maybe that judge was just judging off coming forward, landing the bigger shots.
Yeah.
You look at their faces after. Nikita's face was a lot more marked up than Marnie's. Man, who fucking knows? It was a close fight. I don't know if they're going to be able to do a rematch.
All comments and everything I read was that it was probably a fair decision. And it might be a safer one.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're doing it round to round. The 117 to 111 was the comments and what I read. That was more eyebrow raising. When you're comparing that, how do you get a 117 and a 111?
Like I feel like if it was 114, 114, one judge, 115, 113, the other two, but for the other guy, that's the most clear-cut fucking up in the air one you could ever think of. I think it's just that roguey.
Yeah, I think that's probably the more alarming thing, right? Is why is he won 6
what
more
are you
rounds?
watching, bro, over?
Rather than the draw and the other bloke.
So it's a bit of a cunt, though, because it was a world title eliminator fight.
Yeah.
So you sort of need a winner there to see who gets that shot.
Literally.
So, and then I think there's a bit of drama now. Obviously, if they do the rematch, Marnie probably doesn't want to fight under a no-limit banner because he's thinking, well, I don't want another draw.
Yeah, he doesn't want a third.
Even though they're independent judges that come in. And anyway, obviously, just a few boxing politics involved there, few dramas, but nonetheless, I just wish it wasn't so fucking late and I fall asleep. But the card was really good, man. Callum Peters looked unreal. Blake Wells is a tough motherfucker.
Yeah,
he was hitting him with these body shots, man. Did not drop once. He had to call it off while he was still standing.
Really?
So shout out to Blake Wells. That was very impressive.
Ribs
Callum
of steel.
Peters, man, is so impressive to watch. Like, I honestly think he's going to go a fair way. So unorthodox, throws punches from anywhere, does not stop punching. He's like a fly on you, man, and
that's
just
what we love.
peppers you. So
in boxing, it sounds outrageous to say this, but we love cunts who just punch.
He's just fun to watch. So love watching Callum Peters. Well done to him. Keen to see where he goes. Kira Rustin fought a guy with the same record, 9 fights, 9 wins, 9 KOs.
Wow.
Stoved him in round 1.
Holy fuck.
And potentially lines up a fight with Paulo Acuso.
How's that to tarnish your record? Yeah, bro. I've knocked every opponent out bar one. Oh, what happened? I got stoved in seconds.
And so that's a very exciting fight for the domestic scene here. Kira Rustin versus Acuso. Very talented dudes. So hopefully that gets lined up. Colin Mazzutia defeated Sam Beck by majority decision. That fight was very entertaining. Those two just swung hard as fuck. Really good to watch. I think I was having to do some kitchen work there, so I missed the later rounds. Sacrifice I had to do, Jace.
Oh, mate, it's what you do for your family.
It's what I do as just a fucking absolute trophy husband,
you
Jace.
really
I had to drop a couple of rounds for the greater good of the wife.
Yeah, the benchmark.
But anyway, Colin Mazzutia won. Don't know if it was impressive enough to really justify fighting Charlo. Like, I feel like he'll have to adjust a few things. He won't be able to just come forward and try and bash him. But nonetheless, got the win. And Brendan Grach fucking beat old Ike Pluto by split decision. Ike from Pluto, they call him.
Yeah, wow.
Vegas Larfield, mate of the show, had a win in the prelims, but I'm not going to keep carrying on. Max Reeves got a win.
Beautiful.
But anyway,
that's good. That's what you want from, because like you said, starts very fucking late. And if you are watching the prelims,
and bro, $70, man. I support Aussie boxing and that. I buy all the cards just because I think that I want to see the sport do well. The more money goes in there, the more fighters get paid, the better athletes, all that stuff. Fuck, it's a hard thing to cop watching a domestic card for the price that you'd watch Tyson Fury versus AJ for. That's all I'm saying.
I'm excited because I'm sure there will be a point that it happens where we'll be sitting in 5-10 years' time, wherever it may be, and it is at the level and they're making the money for Australian boxing where they can have it on a Saturday night, regardless if Bulldogs versus Penrith is on at the same time, and that's why he's worried.
Well, it's not just that. It's like where the UFC is. You just need a KO or a Paramount or a Stan or whatever to fork out that much money that it offsets the pay-per-view. Your subscription might be a bit more for everything, but you just pay the one a year and you get to watch all of it.
Just bump KO up from 4,000 a month to 4.5.
It'd just put more eyes on the sport because a lot of people would have wanted to watch that card, but they would have went, man, I can't pay $70 on a Wednesday.
Yeah, well, and some people have work tomorrow, lad.
Yeah.
So,
that's right. But anyway, I really enjoyed the card. It's disappointing that it was a draw, but I honestly think that they both fucking hooked the fuck in and
good to hear. Good to fucking hear.
Just quickly, UFC this weekend in Shanghai.
Hey.
We got fucking Jackie Jenkins fighting the sniper's dream, Sean Woodson, the Chuppa Chup himself. So he's back in there fighting him. I hope fucking Jack Jenkins gets back in there and literally finds that dome because he is built like a Chuppa Chup, this cunt. And then, Umar Nurmagomedov versus Song Yordong in the main event.
Is old Dongy a chance?
Who knows, bro?
Or is he just going to get fucking sniffed?
I was more about Jack Jenkins versus Chuppa Chup for me.
Right, fuck yeah. Get around an Aussie, as always.
Yeah.
Beauty.
But yeah, bro, that's pretty much it for me, sports-wise.
Yeah, sweet. Well, we'll have Big G back next week, and it'll be perfect for NRL really digging in. We'll have a bit of a clearer picture. AFL finals will have started.
Yep.
It'll be... Oh, actually, there is one more thing we can address, Tom. We love cricket in winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because we won.
Oh,
It's so much better.
I've always said that.
Yeah. Now, well, we love that it provides variety, and we love that it was played in Northern Queensland as well, in rugby league heartland, essentially.
I don't want to sound like one of those cricket hating guys. Some guys just hate cricket for absolutely no reason.
Fucking
You're like,
moving.
bro, just don't watch it. You don't have to shit on our sport.
Yeah, they make their whole personality.
In saying that, did not watch a ball.
No, I didn't watch a ball, but why didn't we watch a ball, Tom? Because we were on holidays.
Yeah, and I've got other shit to watch that's in season.
Yeah, so I didn't watch a ball. Did I keep up with some of the scores?
Didn't Starkey just tee
Starkey
off?
just absolutely Starkey'd the fuck out of these poor Bengalis.
Off-centered flag cunts.
Yeah, off-center. Speaking of the off-centered flag cunts, I almost forgot to mention it. Waiting at the gate at the airport in Brisbane to board the flight to Gladdy. There they are. The flight from Mackay landed, and we jumped on their plane, and I went, who are these blokes in their full organised kit and colours, black and purple as well, which was interesting. Didn't really give me any clear indication. And then I got a bit closer, and there was actually a couple of fans waiting for them for photos and everything too. And I was like, oh, you cunts just got rissoled by Starkey. They were limping and clutching at their ass from how hard he just throbbed them.
Well, Jace, you know what? We got a little thing to finish off the sports show called CTC Captain of the Week, brought to you by Country Trucker Caps. Get onto the countrycompanies.com, cop one of their designs, go to countrytruckercaps.com to design your very own. Did I say the same thing? Maybe. Who cares? Get on there. Mitchell Starc.
Yeah, we'll just give it to Starkey. He just loves taking wickets.
I think so. Well, who else are we giving it to?
Fucking good at. No, nothing I can think of. Not the cunts who delivered the flowers, that's for sure. Don't get back in that. All cunts who walk on the other end of the plane.
Yeah.
So.
Or if you're ever thinking about stealing flowers, don't.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah, it's got to go to Starkey.
Yep.
Does it Band-Aid a bit more batting issues for Australia? Yeah, because did we get them out for 50-something and still we got bowled out for 198, I think? Yeah. Does Marnus Labuschagne need to be dropped? Yes. Is there some position changes and some more focus on test batting rather than everyone just going and playing T20s and playing golf and drinking piss?
Yep.
Yes. Do we love drinking piss and playing golf, Tom? Yes, but I would just like for there to be a bit more of a shift in focus because come summertime when we do care a lot about Test cricket, and it's all we've got, I love watching my team occupy the crease for a day or two and seeing people you just can park up and just watch some classy batting. And we didn't see that in these two winter matches, and we don't see it much anymore. So holes still need to be filled in our batting lineup, but once again, our bowling attack pulls us out of the
Starkey
shit.
filled some holes.
Yeah, Starkey loves filling holes.
And
cricket hole.
And look, if you've been thinking, these cunts haven't really talked about anything important for 6 weeks. They haven't really talked about many variety of sports. Fear not, because the almighty one is back next week. He likes a lot more variety of sports than we
does.
do. So, you're probably going to cop a few more highlights from different sports that I know nothing about.
He'll tell us about the cheese rolling in England. He'll tell us about motorsports and MotoGP. He can.
So, if you've been sitting there thinking,
what a punish,
and you got through it, well done.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate your support during this time.
And also,
our fierce leader.
The hats shouldn't be far off.
Yep.
Knuckles is at Gimpy Muster. I'll give him a message. Said, oi, Joe, how far off are the Barb's beetle squasher hats off? He said, let me check for you. But from when we ordered them, they shouldn't be far off. So I hope in the next couple of weeks to have them to you by fight night. Remember, if you haven't got your tickets already, get your fucking tickets at alpha-events.com.au. It's going to be a great weekend. Barb's is keen as fuck to rip in there. It will be on a pay-per-view as well. So if you can't make it, we will be doing a pay-per-view. It will not be $70.
It'll be on at a normal time on a Saturday.
On a Saturday, so you can get on the piss, fucking watch with your mates, get around it. Love yous. Let's do some punting.
Fucking oath.
Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Punch Show. 2 blokes again. 1 bloke who has said, go and fuck yourselves.
Well,
essentially. We'll get to that soon. But we've got Group 1 racing again this week, Tom. We've got the Memsey Stakes with an absolute stacked field. We're back. We're right into it. Before we get into anything further, we have some exciting news and an update on Zemoreyas. He has been nominated for a race on Sunday at Townsville, race 1. Currently, he has drawn barrier 8. He's got jockey Ben Kennedy on back. And Button is feeling good, clearly, because he's nominated him. Haven't spoke to him directly since we found out this morning that he is racing.
Nah.
But he will obviously give us an update in his recording.
And look, he had a good trial.
He fucking can't do any better than winning.
He
can
beat
he?
other things that were horses.
That's right.
That's
and that's
what we
what we
know.
can take. So we're excited for that. So keep an eye out on that space.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a good yarn for us, Tom, in relation to Zemoya.
And a Nedley little yarn, Jess?
A Nedley little yarn. You're familiar with my dream betting skills, aren't you, Tom?
Yeah,
my
I am,
premonitions.
mate.
My UFC multi that I shared with you and Quinn a few months ago, it may have been. Davison Figueiredo and Charles Oliveira. Yep. So that one was that one was a bit more of a subconscious bet, I believe, that I may have seen during the week. Because if you remember, I didn't even know that Figueiredo was fighting.
Nah.
Pulled that off. That was fucking awesome.
It was great.
Now, keep in mind, we found out this morning that Zemoya is racing. We haven't seen him in action for 5 months, Tom.
Yep.
And before I even see the message and I find out Zemoya is racing, I had a little dream last night. And I woke up and I said to Molly, I just had a fucking dream. And all I can say from my dream that has happened is I've sat there and gone, fuck, I missed Zemoya's race. Opened my Ned's account and saw the balance was thick and heavy.
Oh!
And I went, oh, he's fucking won. Looked at the bet slip and he was $10 odds and I had a nice juicy amount on that. And I've woken up and just thought, well, what the fuck?
Oh,
man. I had a dream I won X amount on Zemoya in his first race back.
I love that
half an hour, the message comes through and I look at Molly and I go, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, we didn't know this time. There wasn't any hinting from Button earlier in the week that he was going to run on Sunday.
Oh!
So before we even knew, all I've seen in my dream is my Ned's account on my phone and the winning slip and the winning balance from Zemoya. Half an hour later, we know he's running. If he jumps and opens at $10 odds, it's a literal premonition. It's not a dream.
Mate, that's enough for me just to go whacking.
Even at the odds, that's a great sign. But if it lines up to $10 odds too, I have a genuine skill. And
we have to. This has been the first. We tried to milk a dream out of you. Since but you can't force them.
You can't force dreams. You can't milk me for them.
This one is
that's naturally
so cool.
lactated out of me.
Well, obviously, I'll be just jumping on anyway.
Yeah.
But what a great reason to jump on. And the only place to jump on that is with Ned's, obviously.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm telling you, my winning slip in my dream.
Very orange?
Very, very orange, Tom. Which only alludes to the great mates at Ned's.
Yep.
So that's a great bit of omen to start with our boy coming back this week.
Fuck yeah, Jace.
Let's fucking go.
Prime.
Without further ado, we will get into Group 1. Like we said, Memsey Stakes, very, very stacked field. Also some absolute pretenders, I think, too.
Ooh.
But I'm not going to be the guy to run you through that. Right. Barbs will be, so we'll hear from
mates Barbs to kick things off for the Group 1.
Righto, lads. The first Group 1 in Melbourne town. Jesus Christ. The Memsey Stakes. What a fucking field assembled here, boys. Mr. Brightside returns, the old boy. Jimmy Starr's been trialling like a fucking Learjet in Sydney. Tom Kitten trialled good the other day. He's $21. He won an All-Star Mile, for fuck's sake. He's $21. That just shows you the depth of the field, lads. Angel Capital's in there. He's a fucking pretender. Yep. Cosmic Crusader. He's the horse that I'm really intrigued with. Look, he's been electric in these last 2 starts. Does draw wide, 11, but I just don't know where to go in this field. Treasure the Moment. Was she disappointing last prep? Probably not, but you think she could be. It's a fucking. She's a bit of a gunner, like a bit like that other horse, Angel Capital. But the one I'm going with, boys, is Autumn Boy, number 9 for Chris Waller and James McDonald. I think he represents outstanding value each way, all day, $8 and $2.60. I'm going to have 2 units to win, 3 units to place. Number 9, Autumn Boy. Obviously coming off a second season alibi last start when she pissed up in the Doncaster when I said whoop-de fucking do about Autumn Boy. But there's no Caesar alibis here, lads. Like I say, great field, great race. Really looking forward to this because it just gives you an extra sort of form line into those bigger races, those bigger weight for age races in the spring to Mackay and those sorts of things. So really, really looking forward to this race, boys, and I think number 9 Autumn Boys can get the job done. Anyway, lads, keep it stiff. Happy punting.
Nice. Now, how's this for Juju? He just tried to ring. I said, bro, I'm just recording. He goes, fuck, sorry. Thought you did it earlier, but he goes, I've just chucked a story up if you want to play it on the show.
Okay.
So obviously they won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it, but I saw him absolutely peppering some pads. So I'll just put it up to the thing here.
Yep. Oh, look at the
Oh, geez, there was a bit of fucking sting behind those.
That is fucking market-moving hands.
Bit of
right
chirping there too. You ready for this, Beetle? SS. You ready, Beetle? SSS.
The perfect amount of and oomph.
Yeah, not too much.
No, yeah, it's a very fine balance.
You want this, Beetle?
He's got that down pat, which is good to hear.
He's doing the right
yeah,
things.
well, it's good to finally see some hands being thrown, Tom, because we've only heard things he's done.
You heard those hands getting slung.
Yeah, hopefully, like we've said, he's been getting his head punched in a ring and punching heads as well, because that's crucial. But we'll take anything we can get, Barbs. Good to hear.
Just thought I'd slip that in. Yeah. Thanks, Barbs. Shall we hear from Button with his Group 1 bet?
Reggies, TBR here for the Group 1 segment this week, the Memsey Stakes. I am going to go all 5 units on Jimmy Star. I'm a big fan of him. I love first up 1400. Think he's a 1400 metre specialist, first up specialist. Look, drawn a little bit awkward, but I think Ethan Brown will find his spot. This horse will win at $4.20, all 5 units. Good luck, happy punting. The Moya, the fucking Moya.
Yeah, it's a good bet. I won't waste too much time, and I'll just jump off the back of that because I'm going to go Jimmy Star as well.
Yep.
I'm going to spend more time covering and shitting on the other horses because Barb's mentioned it. Treasure the moment, bit of a what if. Learned my lesson with TTM that I don't think it'll excel, especially at 1400 with this field. Angel Capital has the Group 1 question over its head for so fucking long and then came out in a Group 2 or Group 3, whatever it was, a few weeks ago. Extremely disappointing. Autumn Boy, though, I also think is a bit of a pretender. Like, I don't think the claims should be as high on it as we are giving, but the bookies aren't giving it that much. But I'm not nervous, but there is one horse that I think you say Jimmy Star is the best horse in this race, but the one that worries me is the old Unk Mr. B.
Oh,
Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, I saw him up there and I went, nah.
9 years old coming into this, Mr. Unk side, but he's fucking the conditions. It's a soft track at the moment.
Being now an uncle horse.
Yeah, a genuine Unk horse with some young throbbers who are in their peak. You just go, you can never rule it out first up too. Like he's done crazier things than win this. That worries me at $12 odds. But Jimmy Star, I think, is clear-cut best horse in this race. Button, you can also have $4.40, mate, because that's what I've got with Neds, and that's what we're going to share around here. The first up record, Tom, is just so fucking good, man.
Yep.
5 wins. And if it stays at a soft track, which I'm hoping it will, or even gets upgraded to a good, that's where he likes it the most. So,
yep.
Yeah, Jimmy Star, all 5 units at $4.40.
Fair enough, mate.
Do you want to go,
Pedro?
or should we go Pedro? Yeah, we'll go
Pedro.
Pedro. He'll be loving Group 1s, having some horses that he's familiar with.
I think everyone is, aren't they?
G'day, Reggies. Righto, Group 1 racing. We've got the Memsey Stakes. Fucking what a race. What a field. But I'm going to go with a Juju bet here. I've just bought a brand new Crusader Caravan. So, based on that, Pikey on the back of Cosmic Crusader, number 7. It's going for 3 in a row. It's third up and peaking. But I'm not happy with the odds, so I've created a multi because I can. So I've got the same race multi. I've got number 7, Cosmic Crusader to win. And I love number 3, Tom Kitten, top 5. Easy. That's thanks to Neds. That little multi's going to pay $11.50. Fuck yeah. Pikey will storm home. Tom Kitten just got to jog along and get fifth. I'll have a full 5 units on that Group 1 multi. Righto, let's go.
Nice.
Don't hate it. Well, you can't really ignore the omen in that, can you? Sometimes it lines up for you.
Now, even though yourself and Barb's pretty much want to shoot Treasure the moment, I'm going to pick it.
Okay.
I just don't know why. I just think it looks all right, and it has the potential to win. I think, mate, first up, it hasn't fucking got out of the placings first up. 2 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3. Distance, 3 wins out of 4 starts at this distance. Soft track, 3 from 3. Jockey and horse, 7 wins out of 12 starts. I don't know, man. Low, like bottom weight, fucking barrier 6. Look, is it proven against all these horses? Maybe not, but can it win? Fucking oath. So I'm just going all 5 units at $7 to win Treasure the moment.
There's definitely claims there. Like, the numbers do not lie.
Every Group 1 race.
I've just steered away from it because I think the autumn kind of, for me, I went, it revealed some. And it's just a high expectation we had. Like, it was coming into races $1.50, and we're going, this is the big Group 1 horse that's going to challenge Mr. Brightside, Fangirl, these mile horses that it's just elite, and it just tapered off in the autumn. Comes out here and wins at $7. We won't see it above $2
and that's
for
sort
the
of,
next 3
and that's
starts.
sort of what I'm thinking. It's like, this is, if it does go well, this is your best chance at good odds for it.
Yeah.
And then, because
Just
like you said,
straight
if it
back
goes,
into
no, I'm back, then all of a sudden you're not getting it past
That's
fucking
right,
$2.50.
It's just got to put in a good
gotta
shift
prove it.
and prove some punters like myself wrong, really, Tom. But, I don't mind it at all, mate.
Rocket, Group 1.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rocket Trophies, raring to go. Group 1, Caulfield, race 8. I'm on horse 5, Angel Capital. Coming out of barrier 5, 5-year-old stallion. Second up from the spell, Waller trained. Let's go all 5 units at $8.50. Jump on him, stay hard.
Sounds like he left his phone up in the Cape.
Yeah. He just Bluetoothed it on. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, well, like I said, shit horse, but nice bet. So, yeah, good stuff, Rocket.
Should we hear from old Keto?
Yeah, and no young Keto.
No, we'll get to that why after.
Okay,
It's a great reason.
Reginald's Group 1 racing the Memsey Stakes, Caulfield, race 8. I am going number 11, Planet Red. Yes, you know how I fucking love and hate red. Anyway, I'm going with him. I think I've backed this horse before. Jace got a mention when I did.
Thank
B
you.
Shin, Mickey Price, that's a combination that suits me. Look, was second to Observer last campaign when first up at this track. Will be motoring home. $41. All 5 units. Until next week, happy punting. Stay safe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Now, after Groper's spray last week about us recording early, we thought, well, fuck it. Instead of doing that again, we'll do it late, right?
Yep.
Give him some more time.
Well, it
And
offsets the time.
Yeah. And he said, oh, boys, like when he's recording, he goes, I'll be traveling for a couple of days. So essentially, I'll be sitting in a plane or just in an airport with nothing else you could possibly do with free Wi-Fi and time, right? And he said, so because of that, you can get fucked and I'm just not going to send anything.
Essentially. Like, the actions speak louder than words here, Tom. And even when we told him when we were recording, he acknowledged it and then proceeded to say, I hate contributing to what people want to hear.
And he goes, you can pretty much stick your bets up your ass.
Yeah. I'm going to give one bet out of 6 segments across the 2-week period. And you can just fucking figure it out.
Yep.
And yeah, he's in control of the spreadsheet and leaderboards, which we haven't actually seen in a long time either, Tom. So I think it's only fair as a democracy at the Reggies podcast that he gets no bets, nothing this week. If I get a screen, I'm just going to say it right now.
But see, it hurts us though. That's
it
the
hurts
only problem.
us.
And the old boys. Can he get an old boys?
If he sends me a screenshot before 9 o'clock tonight,
Yep.
and it's the old boys, I'll put it in. But 2 big donuts will be going in the other segments.
Yeah.
And he understands the consequences, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
it'll be good to have the big fella back next week. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
he'll be
fucking
pumped
keen to have
up
him
and
back.
ready to rip
But
in.
yeah, like if I was just thinking about having to travel for 2 days with nothing
Yeah.
but time and Wi-Fi, it's like probably look forward.
But
to
I don't
finding
hate
it.
my mates, Tom.
No, I love my mates.
I love the Reggies podcast. So it's just it's hard to compare.
Like our shoulders are fucked,
Mate.
fucked.
I'm fucked.
Need double
Cunt,
reconstruction.
I've just landed in from Melbourne and I've had some cunt I've thought steal me
Stolen
fucking
your
flowers. And I've whipped up 4 bets this week,
4.
not just 3.
4 of them.
4. And I'm making bets while I'm asleep, Tom.
You're fucking dreaming.
I'm
bets,
literally
Jace.
working in
You're
my
dreaming
sleep.
for Neds.
I'm dreaming
for
for
free.
Neds, for the Reggies. I'm providing you with this. This cunt's awake for 32 hours.
Forced
while
to sit there
travelling.
with nothing to do except look on your phone using
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so,
but anyway, so
yeah.
there's no bet from Groper anyway. for
No,
the
that's
group one.
that's our point. So, yep, big -5 there for G1.
Yep. Righto, let's go banana bendering.
Let's bend some bananas.
Yep. I wouldn't know where the tally is. Where
We'd
they
have
sit.
no idea, but we're pretty confident it is
It's
still
Barb's.
Barb's. I'm sorry, Barb's. You're going to get first, but I'm looking forward to hearing what Button has to say about our boy.
Yeah.
So-
All right, let's hear from Barb's
Yep.
for his B1.
Reginald, B1 Barbary. Barb's a BWA boxer.
Oh.
Righto, boys. Just come out of the gym. Really, really good session. Yeah, feeling fucking super coming fight week and now back out here on the farm rugging horses as I do my recordings. Boys, this week I've got a bit of a juju bet, but it's a juju bet in the best way possible. It's an old friend of the show, old friend of mine. Groach has backed her a few times, and I think it is a dead set fucking weighted M word.
Oh.
Wow.
Peter Moody, Catherine Coleman, Caulfield, race 6, number 9, Bridal Waltz. And in honour of where our tech guy is this week, Bridal fucking Waltz.
Yes.
Nice.
Group 1 Perform Mare, coming up against a listed Wangoon winner from last start called Olive Another Day. I think she matched to get the run of the race. She's got 55 kilos, boys. 55 kilos. She got beat a thimble in a Goodwood last start, for fuck's sake. I just think that, yeah, she's the best horse in the race. And I can't see her getting beat. I think $4.20 with our little orange Nedley mate is a dead set fucking gift. So I'll have 5 units to win. Caulfield race 6, number 9, Bridal Waltz. Happy wedding, Quino and Katie. Tommy, get up there and do the Reggies proud, mate. Jace, I don't know if you got the fucking Guernsey, but rip, tear, bust. Have a fucking ripper weekend. Congratulations, Quinn and Katie, again. There'll be a little bit of content coming tonight as we record. The coach took a little video there this afternoon, throwing some combinations, and trust me, Beetle, you don't want this smoke full. Anyway, lads, keep it stiff. Happy punning.
Yes,
Great
Barbary.
little sign off. That was great.
Oh, and we did. We played it as soon as it come in, and we heard the His Horse Barbs. I'm with you, mate.
We heard his horse and
We seen it.
love the bet too.
Mm.
Soon
Can't
as
really
I
argue
saw
with
that,
that.
yeah, you can't argue with the juju, but like, soon as I saw that in the market, I myself was drawn to it.
Yeah.
And when you addressed the trainer and the old friend of the show, you knew Barb's had both hands
Oh,
tightly, firmly gripped on that cock.
yeah.
You
Yeah, he was just
proper, just straight down the gauntlet.
all
So,
over it like an Asian rash. He was.
yeah, big time. So, yep, nicely done, Barbs. Great call, great bet.
Mm.
Now let's hear from Button.
His little fuck trophy.
Little fuck trophy, and hopefully some positive news ahead of
Yeah.
Zemoreyas' return.
Reggies, TBR here for the banana segment this week. Look, I've got runners Friday and Saturday in Cairns, and then Sunday here in Townsville. I
Yeah,
want
you
to
do.
get the TBR tips and theme. Look, stable's going quite well at the minute, and we're looking to continue that this week. I'm going to have a multi-day multi, because we know I'm a slut for a multi, and this week proves it. I'm going to start it on Friday with Formula Fair. First up for the stable. He's got the right forms. Work this week's been very solid. think it wins Friday, race 1. And then it goes into Saturday. Acceptances aren't out yet, but Bianca Mia is absolutely airborne and will be very hard to beat in the Cairns Guineas. And then we're off to Sunday. Got multiple runners on Sunday. I'm going to put Hellish in as my best on Sunday. So Formula Fair, Bianca Mia into Hellish, multiple day multi, and Zemoreyas starts on Sunday. Acceptances tomorrow. Hoping to draw nice and low. 1,000-metre maiden. The horse is coming off a really good trial, and his work since the trial has been good as well. So just think the horse has improved. I think he's obviously moved up here to Townsville, a little bit older, but I've had the horse right from the start. He's certainly bigger, stronger, and faster, mostly faster, and I think the horse can win. So I'm going to have the 3-leg multi. I'm going to have 3 units on that, the win, all 3 horses. And with my other 2 units, I'm going to have 2 units the win on Zemoreyas. Yeah! Any price. Come on. I think he'll run a race. 2 units Zemoreyas Sunday to win, and 3 units on the 3-leg multi. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the fucking Moya.
Mate, your dream into the trainer betting on him. Come on.
Come
on.
He lured me in there, and I thought, he's not addressing Zemoreyas here. What's he doing? And then just
not only did he address it, Jace.
Oh.
He thought, I'm going to get one back on this little red-headed fuck.
He doesn't need to back his own runners. He's got plenty of them. That is... Oh, the stars are lining up.
Come on, Reggies.
The Swiss cheese.
Come on, Reggies.
Is lining up.
Get behind Zemoreyas.
That is fucking great to hear. So
great stuff.
He's obviously happy with barrier 8 because Ben Kennedy is on board, and we should chat to Button again. We'll hear from him personally, at least, and the owners will hear from him before the race. But yeah, that's great to hear.
Pumped.
We obviously still don't have the price yet.
No.
But it's going to be $10 like my dream said.
Well, let's go. Get on him. I'm fucking pumped.
Oh, I'm so pumped for that. Beautiful. Righto.
All right.
Championship betting.
Yeah, let's go the champs, eh?
Let's do it.
Now, Matthew Reeves is the punter this week. I went for a look through. Nothing was even worth, I think there was a couple, but it's just one of those ones where I was like, nah.
Just sometimes you just don't get you could probably conjure up a few, but if it requires explanation and thinking too hard.
Look, and he might even say what his is. I don't know.
Yeah, or he might address he's got a shit name.
So Matthew Reeves. Let's see what's he's got, the listener, this week.
All right, Reggies. Rugthew Wick here. Melbourne, race 1, number 8, Miss Miranda, 2 units at $10. Then a separate multi. Melbourne, race 10, number 1, Sassapeel the win. Sydney, race 4, number 5, Avista the win. Sydney, race 8, number 6, Blue Door the win. That multi is paying $20.57, and I'll have 3 units on that one. The Moya.
Short, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds like a bloke who knows what he's doing.
Fucking oath, knew what he wanted, Jace.
Beautiful stuff, and he's given us a bet in the champs, unlike someone else. Good to hear. Right, well, it's only right, Tom, that after I've literally had a fucking dream about it, I'm not going to make the mistake of not doing it on the show this time. I've shared it with you. I've let you know. Button has backed it himself.
Oh.
We're all feeling good. It's been a great little fucking stint in the paddock. He's faster. He's bigger. He's stronger. I'm thinking about him in my sleep. I'm going all 5 units in the champs on Zemoreyas. Sunday, 1:30, Townsville, race 1. Doesn't matter what price you're getting because it's going to be $10. I'm fucking telling you.
Oh, man.
And if it's $1 more, then I will be adding it. But all 5 units on our boy, I feel fucking really good about this, Tom.
That's
right. Fucking good about it.
Fuck, I'm pumped to see how he goes after all that shit.
Fucking oath.
That's awesome.
What are you going, mate?
Mate, I'm just leaning into the Rabbitohs a bit here. I think with Jai Arrow, with that thing, and them coming into finals sort of thing and going, righto, they can really try and make a mark here. I feel like I'm going to go with them. So I'm going Rabbitohs 13+ against the Titans. AJ 2 or more tries, because when they hump, he scores and scores heaps.
He does.
Fafita, I feel like he's really taken a bit of a turn. I've been wanting him to all year. I feel like he is starting to have a crack. So him anytime. And then Cody Walker. I feel like when they're flogging teams, he's sniffing up around the middle, finds a try from anywhere. So him anytime. So 13 plus, AJ2, Fafita, Walker anytime, 21.50, all 5 units on.
That is juicy.
For a humping of the Gold Coast Titans.
Yeah, beautiful. I like it. I like where your mind is going, Tom. Good stuff. And we'll hear from Groper. Beautiful. Thanks for that, Gropes.
Cheers, Gropes.
We'll get into the old boys.
Yep.
Versus the young guns to wrap things up. I think we are still sitting, wouldn't say comfortably in front.
We're in front.
We're firm. We're firm in front. And this is where things are going to get exciting towards the back end of the year with Group 1 racing and Spring Carnival.
Yep.
Because some of us really get stuck into our work here. Some older participants really get stuck into their work. So excited to see what they can whip up and what we can whip up and really just drive the dagger into them.
Yeah.
Who should we start with, mate? Where should we take this away?
Mate, I can kick it off.
Go for it.
So I've just got a 3-leg horse multi for Saturday, one at each main track. So Rose Hill, race 3, horse number 3 is at Athelwolf. That's how you pronounce it. Red hot favourite. I think it wins. Then we're going to Caulfield, race 5, Shad Havar. Paying $2.90 a win. I'm going it. And then Eagle Farm, race 6. There'll be a few of these getting around trackside. Graham, horse number 16, paying $4.50. So you put all those 3 in for a win and paying $20.22, all 5 units on.
How's the juju of if Graham gets up? Just go figure, read between the lines.
So
yeah, well, you won't be the only one.
3-leg horse multi there, Jace. $20.22. I just thought, fuck it, go to the horses, pick a couple of shooties.
Nice. Look at you. You're getting stuck in across all 3 tracks.
Well, it's fucking
that's
Group
what
Ones
spring
are back.
racing does.
I'm just, I thought, fuck, I'll just go to the ponies, chuck them on.
Beautiful.
See
I
how
like
we
it.
go.
I love it. Righto, we will hear from your father,
Rocket.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders.
From
the
his
privilege.
walkie-talkie.
You know who you are. Rocket Trophies, raring to go. Old boys versus the young guns. All right, ladies, we're at Rose Hill, race 1, horse 1, Federal Reserve, barrier 6, 4-year-old gelding, Berry on board, third up today. Let's go, all 5 units at $6. Jump on him, stay hard.
Nice. One early on.
Yeah, very early on. First horse of the entire fucking day.
Nice.
Good stuff, Rocket. Righto, well, I'll take mine away because I've got a little 2-leg multi, Tom.
Yep.
I hinted at before how I love the looks of Bridal Waltz in Caulfield Race 6. $4.40 I think is absolute value for the weight, the conditions, first up. Everything's looking brilliant. I'm going to go him for the win. $4.40 into Caulfield Race 9, which is pretty much just a replay of previous Melbourne Cup participants, Tom, because you've got a few names returning. You've got Solcombe returning, Akita Sushi, Knight's Choice, former champion. So there's a few big names showing up here, but Solcombe is one that I looked at, and I think I might have even, I'm pretty sure I got on it in 2023 or 24. And it's first up here after a 3-year spell, Tom.
Yeah.
So that would be 2023 Melbourne Cup. And look, was a great horse. And I just think at such high odds, it's worth having a look at something first up after that long of a spell. So whether conditions and distance is beautifully held up here, yeah, there might be some better horses in the race, but who knows what kind of horse you're going to get after 3 fucking years on the sideline. $17 a win and $4 a place. And I'm going to go $4 place. So with Bridal Waltz, Caulfield Race 6 to win, Caulfield Race 9, Solcombe to place, you're getting $17.60 with our mates at Ned's. And I'm just going to go all 5 units on that one.
Nice, mate. Having a good crack.
Yeah, just spreading it across a few of the tracks. But
nice.
Yeah, I did seriously consider just going Zemoreyas across both, but I really like the looks of Bridal Waltz here, and I'd be kicking myself if I didn't have something on Solcombe as an old friend. So, yeah, keen to see how that race is going to unfold with a couple of unks just getting stuck into their work.
Fucking oath.
Speaking of unks, let's hear from my old dad, Pedro.
G'day, Reggies. Righto, old boys versus young guns. Let's go. Right, I'm going to go to Super Saturday NRL multi. I'm staying away from the wildcard weekend. Don't want to jinx Carlton. The Mighty Blues are fucking ready to storm into the finals big time and scare the fuck out of everyone. Righto, so three-legger try scorer NRL multi. The first game, I've got one try scorer from each game on the Saturday.
Love that.
Here we go. I've analysed it. Real Reggie style. Tallis Duncan, anytime try scorer for the Rabbits. Into the Roosters game, I've gone Billy Smith, anytime. And then into the Cowboys game, I've gone Tommy Chester. Fuck yeah. Them 3 try scorers are going to give me $9.20. Absolutely. I will have 5 units on them 3-leggers. Righto. Let's go, old fellas. Attack.
I like the method, man. I often do that. If I'm at home all day Saturday and I know I'm going to be able to half watch all games, picking one from each is good.
That's right, rather than just putting all your eggs into one basket
it's a
in
good,
one game.
I think it's a good method.
Nice. Well,
Hopefully
hopefully not.
loses.
Yeah, hopefully not too good of a method.
Nah, shit players he's picked.
That
you know what I mean?
definitely, yeah.
The method.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't mind if he backed Carlton just to woo up their momentum.
Yeah,
'cause-
calm down, cunts.
Yeah, if
It's
they
sort of a bit late, really.
Yeah, and if they come in and win and they verse the Cats, I'm going to be quite nervous in week 1, that's for sure. So hopefully Pedro puts a big, dirty multi on that one. Righto, we'll wrap it up with the one, the only, the best Keating that we have this week. And
Well, they call him the
yeah.
contributing Keating.
Oh, that's why. That's what they're saying. Oh, it's CK.
Yeah.
So we'll hear from CKBK.
Reginald's! Oh, boys, love this time of year. Look, it's time to start, and it starts on Saturday. Caulfield Race 9, number 7, Bar Navara. Look, it's an import, been trialling well. It's very lightly raced. It will be better over further, but geez, it looks classy. And it's $12. Caulfield Race 10, number 14, Fancify. Look, straight track at Flemington does not suit. Watch for a huge form turnaround here at Caulfield. And it's $15. I can't believe these odds. Anyway, let's put the season to bed. All 5 Nedley units, 2-leg win multi, $180. Good night, little bubbers. Happy punting. Come on, Zemoreyas!
Well,
There
did
go.
you?
Did he?
Oh, well.
Yeah,
It's fucking good stuff.
It
That's
is.
all the bets there.
it is. That was a great punch show, Tom.
Yeah, it was. It's good to have all the segments back.
That's right. Have everyone back on the show as well. Everyone
Yeah.
sent through their recording this week.
Yeah, that's right. Nearly.
We got some more racing on
Oh,
Sunday
mate,
as
how
well.
exciting
It's
is
all
that?
lined up perfectly.
So get in the Neds group. The code is the Reggies. The name is the Reggies. It's super easy. Share your bets. Get around our fucking Reggie horse
Yeah,
running at
fucking
Townsville.
oath.
Race 1 this Sunday. And all jokes aside, it'd be great to have the big streak of Pelican shit back next week. Back with us, dribbling, talking
will
about
be.
sports,
Yeah.
having a punt. We might even get him to do the spreadsheet. So
Yeah, we'll
can't wait
force
to
him
see
here.
me, mate, to be honest.
yeah, it'll be a great reunion having all three
Yeah.
back.
But
Balance
fuck him, though,
restored.
still.
Yeah,
But-
big fuck you. One last big fuck you.
Yeah, fuck off.
And then I'll put my tail back between my legs.
Just let him
when he's
storm
back,
around.
let him storm around.
Walk
and
on eggshells again around the studio, Jace.
That's right. Go back to my little hole.
Oh, beautiful. Hey, Curious, thanks, mate. for
Yeah,
filling in.
thank you very much. He's in here, just
Did well, mate.
crook as a dog, filling in for Quino. He's done a brilliant,
Wait
better
t-
job than
Wait
we.
till you tell Pooh that I saw him hold in at least 5 coughs.
Oh wow!
No, I'll keep that quiet.
Yeah.
I won't tell him that,
Oh,
mate,
yeah.
because I reckon
I'll-
he'll strangle you
I
if he
won't-
knows
I
you can
won't say-
actually hold him back.
Yeah, if I see him, I won't say anything either because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I'll say, Pooh, you know, he can actually hold the cunts in. He did it 5 times in a row.
He really respected Jason that
Yeah,
chair.
yeah, he loves Jason.
He said he said you should grab his chair and rub your ass all over
Yeah.
it.
Fucking oath.
And he loves when I mess with his, his
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right, Reggies. See you later. Have a ripper fucking weekend. We'll see you next week.
Hooroo.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.